I think it was a really solid performance by the 3v8. We had kept our freshman novice 8 together for that race and put him in the 3v, trying to get him some good competition. I mean, they really got into a fight with UConn down the course and showed a lot of maturity, particularly for freshmen, and most of them, or all of them, most of them novice, in how they handled that fight and ended up edging UConn by 2 seconds at the line. So, I mean, that's a great show of maturity for them as they kind of progress into the varsity boats here in the next couple weeks. The 2V also had a pretty good race. Raced well outside of their seed. Got into a really good back and forth. Maybe should have gone a little bit earlier and then might have qualified, but other than that, those two boats had a really good showing. Had some issues in the 4 and the 1V, but I think we've worked them out for this week, so we'll see if that's true. So with the schedule change, like the difficult part is you've been on a bus the whole day the day before, and you really wanted to have like that heat with a little less riding on it to kind of stretch back out and make sure you're in a good spot as you go into the semi. So it's a little bit rough to try and figure out what you're going to do with another day of not having anything to do. You can't even go out for practice because obviously if the course is closed for racing, it's closed for practice. So, you know, we went for a run, did an extra long stretch recovery session at the hotel, tried to give them a little bit of time on their own. We went in, saw a little bit of Philadelphia. So try to keep everyone busy, but also trying to keep focused on the next day. It also takes in what you're hoping to be a 3-race weekend and really get some experience down to a 1, maybe 2-race weekend. And it just kind of doesn't give you the experience you were hoping for and the ability to make the changes you were looking to make. So, you know, that part is disappointing, but other than that, I think we handled it relatively well. You just don't like to have that, like, have to win this heat coming off of 2 days of not doing anything, when other people who actually got there on Friday were able to go out, but because of some of the restrictions on the course, we couldn't go out on Friday afternoon. So you just kind of have to take it as it comes. I think it's that particularly, like I said, the 2V and the 3V really got into some good, hard, tight racing. The 1V had a little bit of an eye-opening. We switched some people around, made a couple changes to see if we can't find a little more speed, a little bit different lineup. And I think just that maturity of having been in a tight race and how do you handle it, when do you go, learning to try to start training and going a little bit earlier. I think all of our boats found that they had a lot more left at the end than they probably should have. So it's finding that next space to go up again.
Racing at this course last year?
I think it'll be advantageous. The weather's supposed to be really good. The Occoquan is a pretty nice venue. I think really for everybody, it's going to be more along. We still have a lot of like freshmen filling out these boats, so not quite as much experience maybe as we had a lot of people graduating last year. So I think the people who've been there before, it'll be a good reminder, but you know, kind of a course is a course. It's all buoyed, it's all 2,000 meters, and it all starts and finishes. So I think seeing a buoyed course more is going to be beneficial. Then obviously the course going in this weekend at home is going to give us time to practice here. So there's a lot to be said about those opportunities. The buoys got delivered to the boathouse yesterday. We did some surveying yesterday, so it finally feels real. I think, yes, I can contain my excitement, but I'm not sure, like, I'm not a very effervescent person, but I am very excited and what it's going to do for rowing in the area, and how much it'll really affect Eastern Michigan, even rowing in Michigan, having a deep, fully buoyed, start docked, like real championship level course. You know, there's some courses that have shorter distance or maybe don't have the depth, but having a real championship level course in Michigan is going to be a huge step up for the area and allow us to really grow rowing in the area and grow what we can offer. No, I think it's going to be a little more entertaining than last weekend, I think. So hopefully the results show that.